School year ends the inaugural year of the Keokuk High School Agriculture and FFA programs. Instructor Brady Martin calls it a success. He says involvement increased from about 60 students to more than 80. Martin says the first year was all about experience and getting their feet wet. He hopes the district offers even more ag classes in the future.
Just as numbers grow and everything, it's been really helpful to have kids that are diversified in different groups, different areas. They have different interests, and that's the best thing about it because not everybody can do everything.
I've learned a lot about public speaking and just like that kind of stuff, being confident. Also just making sure that you're always open to try new things.
Martin was also a nominee for the Golden Owl Award, which recognizes educators who make an impact in ag and FFA.